last shot that went for a set up. Right. Where is he going to target? You look at the field set on the onside, the field is a long on, keeping wicket feet square left. And the fielder gets short fine. He's just making sure that he blocks it offside. Have a look, those three fielders, pretty close to each other, square up inside the circle on the offside.
One ball, fired it at the pads. Harris couldn't give himself enough room. But Eddie picks up the wicket.
But the wicket that they were hoping for. 7 in the first 2 deliveries. New batter, right-hander arm strike, tries to make room. It was in the slot, wasn't it? But he heads that straight back to the bowler. And it takes a very good catch. Disappointing. That's a great reaction, isn't it? It was a good little partnership in the making. It's broken. Mohammad Arif gone for 31. Pakistan 7 down.
40,000 লোক দেখছেন, 40,000 সবাই চ্যানেলটি সাবস্ক্রাইব করে রাখবেন পরবর্তী ম্যাচ দেখার জন্য।
आज ये नेट बैंक से करना
यूफोन 4G दे रहा है ये पावर पर डबल कॉलिंग मिनट्स वो भी सेम प्राइस पे 16 कॉलिंग यूफोन 4G के पास 8 मिनट्स।
আমি বুঝতে প্রতিদিন দশটা 11টার সময় কি দেবো
बता दे रहे हैं आपको स्पेशल है। अभी मैं चाहूँगी आपसे ऑफर सब्सक्राइब करें या *3535 हैश टाइप करें और अपने बजट के हिसाब से बेहतरीन ऑफर करें।
Three to go. The bomb. Ready? 2 for 23. He's done a terrific job. Just wide, just. I like the idea though. That power arc away.
Just wanted to clear his leg and try to go on the offside. Didn't get the elevation, that's the problem. And it gets straight there into the hands. And the fans feel disappointed, feel elated.
Yeah, touching 14,000 I think in tonight. They were queuing up at the box office out the back. Just buying tickets on the day. As we came into the ground this afternoon, early parts of the evening, Andy Hassan, the player spotlight. He's done a terrific job back into the side tonight after missing last evening's game. Ball gets through just inside for a couple more. Keeps it over, even though the wicket fell. Still 12 runs coming from it. 114 for 7.
শেষ মুহূর্তে 43,000 দেখছেন, 43,000 সবাই চ্যানেলটি সাবস্ক্রাইব করে রাখবেন পরবর্তী ম্যাচ দেখার জন্য। পরবর্তী সমস্ত খেলা লাইভ দেখার জন্য চ্যানেলটি সাবস্ক্রাইব করে রাখবেন।
सोनी धरती गुना कपाल डालने का एक और सोनी और आंखों वही जो with Parley Gold Green Beauty Face Wash. Sonia assisted with Parley Gold Green Beauty Face Wash.
In store, online and ATM. हर जगह चले देता आज ये नेट बैंक से करना
Hello here, Andy Anderson. Huge week. और नेट वॉइस Daniel खत्म कुछ नहीं कान मॉइस्चराइज और स्कैन फीचर्स Hello here, Andy Anderson.
You had your chance to be in the spotlight. We could have had the ball-boy spotlight, but not to be.
It's a cracking shot, isn't it? You know, it went to the shot in that over from Marbius. This is the first delivery. So strong on the onside, picks up the left and struck it nicely. 81 meters. That's what the Pakistan fans would have hoped for. No, valiant effort. 6 to start the over.
Yes, there's a few fielders out there tonight that can't keep the goal ball boy. Pure out last, but there's one we could never go with. That's high. That is an opportunity. Man at cover going back. Steeply. Holds on to it. That is a terrific grab. High into the night sky. Absolutely superb. Some have gone down, but that is right out of the top drawer.
It's Pervez Hussain Imam. Remember, he dropped the catch earlier on. But that is a sensational catch. Never easy going backwards. With the slow delivery, didn't pick it up. Went through the shot, and he knew he was in trouble. Have a look at this. Backward, and then going sideways. And hangs on to it. That is a brilliant catch. Haskinada picks up another one. Mohammad Nawaz goes for a nice little cameo. 25. Pakistan 120 for 8.
পঞ্চাশ হাজার দর্শক আপনারা দেখছেন, সবাই চ্যানেলটি সাবস্ক্রাইব করে রাখবেন পরবর্তী ম্যাচ দেখার জন্য।
पाकिस्तान की पहचान।
भोजन पर ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू कैकुल एडिट ग्लूटा सीरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
तो हो जाए सोनी धरती के नाम कपाल दानेदार का एक और
New Wings Wavy Yogurt and Burn. More flavor done right.
Underway with a couple straight away. Be looking to pick up the ones, the twos, find the odd boundary maybe. But he was probably the cleaner striker of the two. Last night, at times the ones that go a lot higher in this stadium can be slightly easier to pick up because you don't get interfered with by the lights. Goes up through the ring of fire into the night sky and then comes back down. It does hit your hands harder, but a lot of the catches you've seen dropped have been at that light height. This one's gone straight up, but it's a terrific catch.
The previous delivery went for the 6, remember? And then really could come back from Haskinada.
Straight up and down rather than the lower curve. Those that go about 28, between 18 and 22, 23 metres and go towards the boundary are tough. Haskinada, player in the spotlight, he has been brilliant. I welcome him back tonight. Him and Mahdi, both missing out on last night's game. I said it earlier, that had to be a rest situation. Make sure you are prime and ready to go for tonight, and they've both delivered so far. 2 balls to go for Tuscan. Nails the Yorker.
He has been outstanding. Surprised a lot of people because he's not picked up last night. But that's what he has done so far. He's played a game and he's been rested. Look what he has come out with tonight. 3 for 27. He made the right call this time around. And it has paid high dividends for Bangladesh. They still only got those 2 wickets as quickly as possible. 9 runs already in this over on a wicket.
Should be just the one. Fahim will keep strike. The end of Tuscan's night with the ball. 4 overs, 3 for 28.
Olivia Moisturizing Cleansing Nutrition. Your skin go healthy, moisturized and glowing tonight. Olivia, shukriya. Natural ingredients for good serum, skin white lotion.
60,000 দর্শক দেখতেছেন, 60,000। সবাই চ্যানেলটি সাবস্ক্রাইব করে রাখবেন।
भी जबरदस्त करंट अकाउंट खुलवाएं क्योंकि इस अकाउंट में मिले बेशुमार जबरदस्त सहूलियात, वो भी बिल्कुल फ्री। सब कुछ तो है इसमें।
Backward square might be an area that Fahim Ashraf is looking to line up now. Lovely, lovely start. Nails the Yorker. And I think the message that might have come from Salman Aga and Mike Hessen, we just saw the conversation sideline. It might have been, Fahim, you take the last over. Try and hit 2 out of the park, maybe. But he started with a dot.
Refused the single. We'll have to see what he can do with the rest of the over.
Too wide. That delivery there, though, is fraught with danger. Third and deep gully-ish, both inside the circle. Any sort of an edge on that flies away.
It's important that he gets and nails the Yorker, as you mentioned a little while earlier. That's probably the perfect ball to deliver in this situation. But you've got to get it right. If you don't, then you're looking to give away runs.
That one's flown away. And so I'm saying, it's fraught with danger going short and wide, with your third and your deep gully up inside the circle brings about a boundary.
It doesn't matter whether it comes from the middle part of the bat or not, because those 2 fielders that you just pointed out earlier are inside the circle on the outside. All you got to do is get back the ball and it flies over that fielder at short third. And it is a boundary. 4 more deliveries to be bowled in this over. Score 129.
Got to go 2. Harris has got to come back. It's been clocked. No timing at all, so it'll be a comfortable couple for Fahim. Just been handed a little piece of paper by my trusty man to my left. The lowest total defended by Pakistan against Bangladesh in T20s is 135. Not defended anything lower than that. They're going to go 2 again. Harris has got to come back. He's got to, and he does. Throw was a little off balance, so not a lot of power to it.
Wish Hussain picked it up cleanly, but while it's going to his right side, not a great throw at all. allows the batter to come back for an easy second. Only 9 runs in this over. And the score is tickled away to 133. We'll be hoping that in the next couple of deliveries, maybe a boundary, even 2 Bangladesh. Looking to keep them quiet.
Just a little tactical shoelace going on here. Harris is pumped. Harris Ralph is out of breath, so just taking a tactical shoelace break. Just to catch his breath back a little bit after running these twos. We'll have to run another one, Harris. No, straight to the man. So they've decided to get
70,000 প্লাস দেখতেছেন দর্শক সবাই, চ্যানেলটি সাবস্ক্রাইব করে রাখবেন।
Going to be the last ball. Bangladesh will still be quite pleased to see what has happened so far. Winning a toss and elected to bowl first. They've restricted Pakistan to 133. One more ball to be bowled.
He's turning down the single payoff for Fahim Ashraf. Last ball. He gets a full toss, and they're going to go for 2 more here. And 2 will be completed, and wouldn't you know it, the score is 135.
সবাই সাথে থাকবেন পরবর্তীতে আবার বাকি পর্বটা দেখার জন্য। এরপর বাংলাদেশ ব্যাটে দাঁড়াবে। 136 রানের টার্গেটে বাংলাদেশ ব্যাট করবে, সবাই সাথে থাকবেন, চ্যানেলটা সাবস্ক্রাইব করে রাখবেন।
দর্শক আপনারা দেখছেন, সবাই চ্যানেলটি সাবস্ক্রাইব করে রাখবেন পরবর্তী খেলা দেখার জন্য।
जॉन बचत बाजार दे रहा है आपको स्पेशल डिस्काउंट। अभी माइजोन में आपसे ऑफर सब्सक्राइब करें या *3535 हैश डायल करें और अपने बजट के हिसाब से बेहतरीन ऑफर्स लगाएं।
Olivia Moisturizing Cleansing Lotion. जो स्किन को हेल्दी, मॉइस्चराइज एंड ग्लोइंग बनाए। Olivia, शुक्रिया।
Standing, so was Tafkin Ahmed. But what about Rashad Hussain, who went for only 18 runs in the 4 overs that he bowled and picking up 2? All boils down to how they bat when they come back for the chase. He missed out his second game. Not 100%. He'll be hoping that the batters, especially the top order, sets the tone. The fortune semi-final, the winner goes to the final.
Well, 55 for 5 after 12 overs. 80 for 3 in the last 8 overs. So Pakistan were able to claw it back and put some sort of total on the board.
Equation for Bangladesh will be 136.
Just some middling scores. No one was really able to get going. Ahmed Harris with a good 31 off 23. Little cameos from Shaheen Shah Afridi and Mohammad Nawaz. And Fahim finishing 14 not out, top 9.
But the ball, Tafkin Ahmed back in the side, bowled beautifully, 3 for 28. Mark with the bowling, 2 for 28. And then Rashad Hussain really put the brakes on the Pakistan to score 2 for 80. A wicket to fence. Tafkin back in the attack. Again, delivering the good in his very first over. With a little bit wide, but straight to the fielder. And that was a shoulder, the one that was full toss in the end, went very high, and it was really nice to see the keeper getting underneath it and taking the catch. This was a very good catch from Parvez Hussain in on. Never easy. Yeah. Previous one was hit for a 6.
Yeah, superb bowling performance from Bangladesh. Now it's all about the runs. They require 136 from their 20 overs for a place in the DP World Asia Cup final for 2025.
প্রাণময়ী সময়ের সেরা জুড়ি।
টিম ইন্ডিয়া নেট রান রেটটা প্লাস 2.61 তাদের নেট রান রেট পয়েন্টটা শ্রীলঙ্কা এই টুর্নামেন্ট থেকে অলরেডি বাদ পড়ে গিয়েছে বাট বাকি আছে বাংলাদেশ এবং পাকিস্তান। কেন বলছি এটা ফাইনালের আগে অঘোষিত ফাইনাল, জিনিসটা তো জানতে হবে আপনাদেরকে, তাই না? কারণ এটা সুপার ফোরে বাংলাদেশ এবং পাকিস্তানের মধ্যে লাস্ট ম্যাচ। আগামীকাল একেবারে সুপার ফোরের লাস্ট ম্যাচটা হবে বাংলাদেশ এবং পাকিস্তানের মধ্যে। বাংলাদেশ দল অলরেডি 2টা ম্যাচ খেলে ফেলেছে, পাকিস্তানও কিন্তু 2টা ম্যাচ খেলে ফেলেছে। পাকিস্তানের 1 জয় 1 হার, 2 পয়েন্ট নিয়ে 2 নম্বরে পাকিস্তান, 3 নম্বরে বাংলাদেশ 1 জয় 1 হার নিয়ে 3 নম্বরে আছেন। বাট নেট রান রেট পয়েন্টটা মাইনাসে আছে বাংলাদেশের। দেখুন নেট রান রেটের সমীকরণই আসছে না, কারণ পাকিস্তানেরও আর কোনো ম্যাচ বাকি নেই, বাংলাদেশেও আর কোনো ম্যাচ বাকি নেই। অর্থাৎ 2টা দলের যেহেতু কোনো ম্যাচ বাকি নেই, সেই ক্ষেত্রে এটাই তাদের লাস্ট ম্যাচ, ডু অর ডাই ম্যাচ। আর এই ডু অর ডাই ম্যাচে যারা জয়লাভ করবে তাদের পয়েন্ট হয়ে যাবে 4, আর যারা হেরে যাবে তাদের পয়েন্ট রয়ে যাবে 2-এ। সো যারা 4 পয়েন্ট হয়ে যাবে, যদি বাংলাদেশ জয়লাভ করে ম্যাচটা, নেট রান রেটটা যদি মাইনাসও থাকে কোনো সমস্যা নেই, কারণ 2 জয় নিয়ে 4 পয়েন্ট নিয়ে সুপার 4 থেকে ফাইনালে, এশিয়া কাপের ফাইনালে চলে যাবে বাংলাদেশ দল। তো সেই জায়গায় এই ম্যাচটা জনতা জয় পাওয়াটা খুবই গুরুত্বপূর্ণ। ডু অর ডাই ম্যাচ প্রিয় ভাইরা, বাংলাদেশ মুখোমুখি হয়েছে পাকিস্তানের। বাংলাদেশের বোলাররা পাকিস্তানকে অল্প রানে আটকাতে সক্ষম হয়েছে। প্লেয়াররা মাঠে প্রবেশ করবেন,
Tremendous scoring by the Bangladeshis. Pakistan, of course, recognizing that in that power play they had to try and get maximum, went for the big shots and got out. But that's the risk that you take. And then I think towards the end, they've got just a few more runs because Bangladesh was just a little maybe loose as far as their bowling was concerned, and maybe they could have restricted them to maybe 125. But 135, I have to say, with the kind of batting we've seen from the Pakistanis, this is a very good total that they've restricted to.
135, a fighting total for Pakistan, but have they done enough, you'd say?
Sanima is very kind to us, I think, Pakistan, because if they wouldn't have dropped those catches, that Pakistan wouldn't have got to 100 even. I have a feeling because Nawaz got dropped on 0, and then even Shaheen who got 19, he got dropped on 0. So I thought they fielded really well, they caught really well, but they also dropped catches. Imagine if those catches were taken. 135, yes, Pakistan have given themselves a chance, but for that now, second inning has to be very similar to what Bangladesh did to Pakistan. Early on, pick up wickets, be alert, be awake in the field, and make sure you take all the opportunities which anything offered. So, but all on bowlers and fielders now.
And when now in the dressing room, Bangladesh will be thinking we should have just played Tashkent Ahmed yesterday. We could have avoided this entire rigmarole because the kind of experience that just shone through with those 3 wickets today, and just the expertise was commendable.
That said, you can say a couple of sixes which were unnecessary, bowling the slot ball. When you know a batter is going to be swinging at you, you do not bowl the slot ball. You bowl either the slow delivery. So those 12 runs also can sometimes make a difference. If you're experienced, you don't bowl the slot ball. And now you can say that, but you were clobbered for a 6 on the first ball. So when you're looking, eventually, small totals are not easy to chase because there are 2 things that happen. That first you start off a little tentatively thinking that, it's only that much, or you start over aggressively in which you lose wickets. And once you lose wickets, then suddenly the panic stations, happen. And that's what Bangladesh have to watch out for. If they are steady, they will be able to get to their target. If they are over aggressive or over defensive, they will struggle to get to 135.
And then there was Rashad Hussain, who in that first half of the innings kind of left the Pak batters reeling from those 2 catches and those 2 brilliant wickets that he picked up.
Yeah, he's an amazing cricketer. I mean, in the field and picking up a couple of catches. And then, of course, when he came on to ball, Pakistani batters had no answer to him because he bowled over the wicket, down the wicket. He's a tall man. He gets that extra kick off the surface, picked up a wicket, batter cutting him. So he's such a good addition in that Bangladesh side. Especially batting at number 7, 8 also, and he can hit those big shots if required. And in the field is outstanding, and of course he's growing in confidence with the ball in hand. It's every game I see him improving.
And then there's the matter of Sam Ayub. 4 ducks now in 60 T20 internationals. It cannot be easy. Where does he go from here? Does he talk to somebody? What does he do when he goes back to the drawing board?
Look, I said it after the second duck. I said this guy needs to be benched, and it's not that he's not talented. He's very talented. I think he's the future of Pakistan cricket. But sometimes when things are not going right for you, you just keep going in the shell. Just keep sort of going down and down, and that's what has been happening here with him. His body language was poor this afternoon when he walks onto the field also. So youngster, you have to really look after them sometime by just not playing them sometime. And Pakistan just kept on playing just purely because he can bowl. You don't worry about his bowling. Pakistan got to be worried about his batting, that if he's going to give us runs or not. At the moment, it's not happening. He's got to really dig deep in his game to just score a few runs.
And for somebody who's not been informed, that wasn't the smartest of shots.
No.
That wasn't. Because, you should have been looking to hit along the ground. There are gaps there. Not everything has got to go over the top. Not everything's got to be a 6. You're not yet off the mark. You're on 0. And you go for that, you pay the price. Because you're not informed. If you're informed, that same ball then it would have been a 6.
All right, Pakistan have put up a total of 135 runs. The chase is well and truly on, which we will discuss on the other half of this show. It's time now for a breather. We'll see you very soon.
When you're hot, we go down on Cool Street. On Cool Street. On Cool Street. It's number 1 when it comes to fun on Cool Street. Tonight I'm on Cool. Chill your deal.
लगता नहीं हम एक ही घर में रहते हैं।
Valentin,
Fruit Fun Biscuit, Fruity Fun, Children.
Thank you.